Broadcasting live from Cape Town, South Africa at the Design Indaba. It's a design festival for local Cape Town artists, well actually local South African artists, and we're going to walk around and we're going to see a number of the booths and talk to some of the artists on today. So enjoy.
My name is Grant Mason. I'm the owner of Gmo and Grant Mason Originals.
Okay, how long have you been, what does your company do? What does Gmo do?
Well, I've been making shoes for about 5 years now. It's an animal friendly label, the Gmo label, and started off basically because I couldn't find leather free shoes. And yeah, I just tried to make myself a pair of boots, and somebody asked me to buy a pair, and somebody else asked me to buy a pair, and kind of led to a sort of informal business. And yeah, my sister joined me and started dabbling in pumps and women's shoes, and next thing you knew I was stocking a shop and another shop, and yeah, now it's kind of grown into a proper business.
Very good. Yeah. So leather free.
Yeah.
Very good.
I use predominantly hemp. You can see this guy. This is the shoe I'm working on at the moment. This is like a pure hemp kind of slip on. Still needs to be trimmed a bit, but yeah.
I kind of like it with the trim the way it is.
Yeah. By trimmed I just mean neatened up. This is a feature.
Yes.
So, but I mean just trim like this kind of shit away.
Oh yes,
you know?
yes.
Yeah. And still needs to get put away, put together at the back. Then it gets a rubber sole, which is hand stitched. Yeah. And yeah, this is that's sort of the kind of version. These have to be my favorites though. This is the Gmo Emo, which is adjustable on the sides and then adjustable here as well, so you can sort of tighten the whole shoe. It gets sold with 2 different laces, so you can kind of change the vibe of the shoe.
Very good. So, what's the price range of your wear?
Well, the shoes range from 600 to just over $1,000, which is probably quite cheap in dollars. My custom work goes for about 1.7 up, and then you get to choose your own fabric. You get to choose all the different elements of your shoe.
So they're custom made.
Yeah, it's custom made. It's made to fit your foot. I look at your arch and build the interior of the shoe to suit your foot. The rest of the shoe is pretty much defined because I've worked it out and I know it works and I know it's going to work. If you have a certain design that you want me to design for you, then obviously it's going to cost a little more because I need to make 1 or 2 of them before I'm happy with sending that kind of shoe out.
Very good.
Yeah, the real mission is the environmentally friendly footwear, which is what I'm trying to put across. Is I'm trying to get people to move away from wearing leather. Obviously the tanning process in leather it's really intense. The chemicals that are used are some of the worst known to man. And if you go to a tannery in India, you'll see nothing grows in a 20 kilometer circumference. So I'm trying to get people to just consider where their product is coming from and the effects of their purchase. Trying to get people to move more towards an environmentally friendly product, and hemp is obviously the best alternative. It requires very little water, it requires no pesticides, and it's 1,000,000 times better than cotton in every respect. But obviously the cotton industry is so massive, and they've got a monopoly on the world, you know, and that's why the hemp industry has been kind of it's been suppressed. Yeah, predominantly by the American government, actually.
Now, is there a website where we can reach you via work?
Yeah, you can check out www.gmo.co.za.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, pleasure, dude. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, hi, my name's Brett Grindley. Basically been into art since maybe I was about 10 years old. I found it was a cool way to express myself and kind of sometimes escape, I guess. I guess when I became more spiritually connected, the style of my art changed quite a lot. At the moment I'm trying to connect to the source of all the energies with my art. You can actually see in the work itself, it's very representational of the energetic reality that even science is now documenting quite nicely. So I'm very enthusiastic. It seems like the world is traveling in a direction which the Kabbalah talks about as the collapse of the 32nd path, which is basically got to do with the breakdown between the imagination and the material world. And we can see this with quantum computing, the maths, the science behind it talks about telepathy, these kind of things. And obviously the human senses are quite limited, so other instruments of science, of mysticism are implemented to perceive beyond the limitations of the material senses, and I'm very much into that.
So tell me about your materials and how they relate.
Okay, well, a lot of the time I'm using, you can see that there's a lot of detail, so I'm trying to use the the most finest object to draw the finest lines, and I haven't found anything smaller than a 0.35 clutch pencil. So if anyone can give me anything smaller than that, then I'll appreciate it. Yeah, but also trying to market my stuff, and in today's consumer world you need to basically be able to reproduce your stuff. So I've done a lot of canvas printing. I also implement oil paintings. I take photos of them and then I reproduce them. One of which has been going to be used for a book cover, which is, the book is about the bridging gap between mathematics and art. So yeah.
Very good. And where can we find you?
Well, you can find me on my website, so it's a new web address, so it's www.eko-unit.co.za. It's hopefully going to be up and running solidly pretty soon. Cool, thank you so much.
Model and why?
Ek sou moet sê Patricia Lewis, sy's net great, jy weet.
Yeah, so it's net great. Okay. And then our surprise entry, just tell us, how did you feel when you found yourself on the stage involved in this fantastic competition?
You know what? Shut up.